Adding colors and patterns to cell, rows, or columns. Now, when you looked at auto format, you got at least a feel for the color options available to you with Excel, so you know that your worksheet or workbook does not have to be just black and white. Color as well as background patterns can be extremely helpful in emphasizing, or yes, even slightly hiding, information such as labels, as well as to point out negative numbers or deficits or any other content you may want to highlight for viewing. You may find this particularly useful if you publish at least some of your data to a page on a website, or need to publicly present your data in a printed report using a color process. Later, you'll learn how to add colors or patterns or other formatting conditionally whenever values or a formula match, or don't match, particular criteria you set. This way, the formatting for such content will be applied automatically whenever the condition occurs, so you don't have to manually modify it. But let's say that you want to add a pale blue background to all cells in column A. We'll select column A, right-click, and choose Format Cells, or we can select column A, choose Format Cells. We'll go to the Patterns tab, which covers both color and patterns. We're going to add a pale blue background like this. You'll see a sample appear here. We'll click OK. You look back here and you'll see that indeed a pale blue pattern has been added to this particular section. Now let's say that we wanted to add something here that would, like a pattern that would just differentiate this from the beginning of the sheet. So we'd click under 2 to highlight row 2, click Format Cells, and under Patterns, we'll press the down arrow here and select a pattern choice. Now we want it to kind of fill in this empty row, so we'll select something rather busy like this and click OK. You'll notice that a nice pattern has been added to this empty row. You could also combine color and pattern by right-clicking again on this row, selecting Format Cells, and adding a color to the pattern, such as maybe a pale yellow. That did the entire cell. However, to do the entire row, we could format the cells and select something, let's say a brighter yellow, and that would work, such as that. You can also undo these at any time. Say, for example, you've decided that the blue here just doesn't work. You don't like it. So you'd select Format Cells again, go back here, and where you've chosen the pale blue, you're going to choose No Color and click OK. The color has been removed. Now to remove this pattern from row 2, we would select it again, Format Cells, go back and choose under Pattern, No Pattern, click OK. And the pattern's been removed. The color has not, however. So you can go back and modify this as you need to really customize your basic look. You can also, if formatting was the last thing you did, you can also go back to the Edit window, choose Undo, and it will say Undo Format Cells, and you just undo whatever you just did. Now let's go on and talk about adding borders.